Welcome, welcome! This is another cast from Variance. Bringing a nice little show match between two IBM players. First of all, in the upper right hand corner we have the Terran from Team IBM, Zed. In the lower right hand corner in the 7 o'clock position we have the purple Zerg, Terrestrial. I'm having trouble reading his name. Okay, well, I thought, on the eve of StarCraft 2 WCS Season 3 Finals, at the end of the year here at BlizzCon, it'd be nice to, celebrate it with a little bit of StarCraft 2 action. I've never seen Terrestrial play before. He's this purple Zerg down here, as I mentioned before. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Zed was on our B-League team last season of AHGL. So I know him pretty well. And as usual, there's not much going on in the beginning of the game, in the first few minutes. But this is Yeonsu LE. It's a mid-sized map, I would say. Pretty easy to take a natural small ramp leading up to the main. And then after that you can either take the third over here. That's on the other side of these destructible rocks. You can have to go around. Or you can take this as your third, which has this interesting ledge, low ground ledge right here. And also this fairly wide ramp that's protected by this rock tower that you can destroy, which becomes destructible rocks. Looks like Zed has elected to go ahead and build a partial supply depot so that Zerg cannot march a drone straight up that ramp. It looks like our Zerg isn't scouting with his drone anyways, he's just using Overlord Scout. Looks like Zed is not taking any gas. It's just going to make a marine out of this. And our Zerg has gone ahead and built a spawning pool first into a hatchery. Followed up with an extractor, so we're going to probably see some early speed as soon as he gets at mines 100 gas. And then he can also, if he wants to go, since he got the early gas, he can either go into banelings or he can go into early layer tech. Looks like Zed right here is trying to pick off this Overlord, which looks like he will eventually, but not right away, because this Overlord's going to hide up here in the high ground. Zed's going to have to go all the way around and try to look for him. But he is going to instead leave one marine down there, and that should pick that up. Meanwhile, SCV scouts this gas, so Zed knows that our Zerg player, or his opponent, has taken an expansion, hasn't got any drones yet. But he definitely has some gas. I'm not sure if he clicked on an extractor. But Zed has gone ahead and opened with 3 barracks and then plopped down a command center after that. And now Zed has started his gas, so he's ready to go ahead and get his factory soon after this, I bet. So, got some marines on the map right here guarding the ramp. We have an SCV taking the tower, so he at least knows when, unless Zerg goes this way right here, he knows when Zerglings might be streaming across the map, but that is not the case right now. All Zerg right now is doing is making just a few lings, probably getting speed very, very soon, as soon as he gets 100 gas, and then just drone up behind that, just to get a couple lings on the map. Right now, the lings are just camping out right here in the natural, but he could, if he wants, move these lings out of here and just take control of the Zelnaga watchtowers and go ahead and regain some map control. But Zed's playing it safe, our Terran right here. He's putting down a bunker and also building a supply depot wall. Of course, this is not very baneling proof, but he doesn't know. But he is safe because there's no baneling nest right now, so Zerg is not going for a baneling bust, followed up with a stream of speedlings behind that. So in fact, Zerg has gone ahead and gone for the Roach Warren. So we're going to see some early Roach Ling play. And then it looks like an early layer at around the 6:30 mark. So we're gonna see some layer tech. In the meantime, so Zed has finally started his factory. So we're gonna either see some Hellions or we're gonna see some tanks. And then it depends on Zed. As soon as this factory's done, he can go ahead and elect to build a starport, and then start pumping up medevacs and such. So right now Zed's just pushing away these lings right here. Probably, maybe they're thinking about munching on these rocks, but they're not hungry right now, so they're just going to probably leave. But before they leave, they leave one of their buddies here to scout when he might actually take that expansion. And then this link should be coming up here. Yep. Looks like speed just kicked in. Did it? Okay. Looks like, because as you can see, these Zerglings have wings, so they are now speedlings. So it looks like Zed is going to go for some stim, followed with combat shield. So you're going to see a heavy marine composition. It looks like he's getting a reactor, so we're going to see either some Widow Mines or some Hellions. And then you see, as I said before, starport. Maybe he's going to switch this up. I guess we'll have to keep an eye on that. If he switches this up, then he's going for medevacs. So let's look at the Zerg's vision right now. All he's making right now is roaches. He's getting his 2 evil chambers so he can upgrade that stack. In the meantime, as I mentioned before, he swapped the reactor on the factory and lifted it up and then placed down his starport. And now he's going to be making nothing but medevacs. And then since he's have a tech lab right here, he's going to be probably going for marine tank medevac composition. And then Zerg has not taken the 3rd yet, and he has instead elected to go Roach Hydra. He should really be taking these. He should be upgrading his attack, his melee, not melee. I'm sorry, his missile attacks, and his carapace if he's going to be going Roach Hydra. He just put down his 3rd right now. So right now he's quite behind. Oh, looks like we're gonna have a drop, so we have to keep an eye on that medevac ship. Does Zerg have? He does not have. He has one. He has one overload right here, and he has one low overload right here, where he's about to take another expansion, just like double expand. But he does not have anything to keep an eye out on this. So he's not going to be able to see the drop until it's probably already in his mineral line. Right now he looks like he's focused on. Looks like he's focused on elsewhere in his base, most notably in his natural. So he doesn't even notice this thing's coming. Looks like he's looking. Now he sees it. He should be pulling his drone soon, which he does, and he's already. The reinforcements are already coming. Looks like he's not. Looks like Terran's not going to grab anything. He has to get the heck out of here before he loses everything. He might be able to get out there. Yep, he's able to get out there with the boosters. But he didn't do any damage there. I'm not even sure if any of those workers that he killed were from here. But it looks like he's dropping over here, being really annoying. So Zerg is forced to move his army over here now. In the meantime, while he's dropping, he is dropping a couple of more production buildings. Looks like he's going to go a lot more. He's going to dedicate. He's going to really go dedicate his army.
We could use some help here anyway.
Let's see. Another lift. You might be able to pick off the. No, you almost picked up the medevac. Oh, you're so close, Terrestrial. Almost picked up the medevac. If he was able to pick up the medevac, it would have been a great pickup, but unfortunately he was not able to do that. Meanwhile, Zerg is getting all of his upgrades. So if Terran does not expand, and then of course Zerg knows that Terran has not expanded because of these nice little link scouts right here. Zerg is going to be able to drone up, and then they're going to be in, and then Zerg's going to be in a good position again. Not much to speak of creep. That's one thing that I had trouble with sometimes too. I just forget to jack, I forget to creep. But definitely in this matchup against Terran, it's really important to have creep so that you know exactly, and so you have a better map vision so that you know where when attacks come towards you. Plus, his Overlord spread could be a little bit better. But you know, it's fine. Something that he can work on in the next game. Looks like Zed's going to be going for either multi-prong drops, or he's just going to be a straight drop in one place, try to take out something. As you can see, Zerg sees about his side, his third of the map to about half of the map, and these two expansions. Terran isn't much better. He sees less. He has his tower, which is nice, but you know he doesn't have this tower, so Zerg can't swing around over here. Maybe he doesn't think Zerg has any Mutalisks because he had already saw that Roach Hydra army. So he should really be making more tanks. Unfortunately, right now we only see about 3 tanks. Because if Zerg is gonna just push with the, like right now, he's just pushing across the map with a really heavy Roach Hydra force. Tanks will completely tear that army apart. But he is going to be in big trouble if Zerg decides to, even though he's buying himself a little bit of time. Oh, he's buying a lot of time. Zerg is, instead of attacking the front, he has elected to come back and try to deal with these double-pronged attack drops right here. Let's see what kind of... He has actually picked up an additional 5 workers. He's trying to pick up this queen, but he better do some damage to pick the heck up. Oh my God! That's 15, 16, 17. He doesn't even care if he loses these Marines, huh? He's just targeting down these. Wow, he almost picked up every single drone on this mineral line. He looks like he only left poor Terrestrial with 10 drones right here. Oh, he's gonna go for another drop, but it's not gonna be as successful because look at all these roaches are sitting there. Oh, he doesn't know. Poor Marine. Yeah. Flat. One more shot. Oh. That's sad. It's really sad. And it acts like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have dropped those Marines there. Oh well, go back home. Alright, so Zerg has turned his attention back, and he still knows that Terran's on 2 bases, so he's thinking, okay, right now this is my chance. I should be, even after that drop, actually I'm sorry, after that drop, Zerg is pretty far behind now. You know, he's again, even though he has 4 bases here, but he's only really mining off realistically 2. So here it is in front of him. Oh, a couple of good mine hits. Got a tank here. Yeah, these Hydras don't stand a chance against all of these tanks. Going to be completely obliterated. So yeah, what those drops just did. Terrestrial. Sad face. But yeah, but what Zed just did was he just bought himself some time to get up those tanks up. Looks like, I think I remember there were only about 3 tanks on his front. Oh, we better repair this. It's gonna burn down. Ooh, clutch repair. But yeah, I mean, as I was saying, those 2 double-pronged drops at Terrestrial's main and at his I guess it would be 4th because he put this down after this one right here. But yeah, I mean, those double-pronged drops actually not forced, but at least made Terrestrial turn around because he was all the way up here at this ramp right here. But instead, he loses. He gives Zed that precious time to get those tanks and then be able to defend. Oh, sorry. Meanwhile, looks like Zed has just put. Oh, this is weird. This is a really weird placement of this tank. Oh. He really doesn't need to put his tank right here, but look how far the range right there is. I guess he's trying to pick up more drones, but the problem is with this is, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's where he's able to cover his tanks with his bio, but look, these Hydras are able to kill. But any reinforcing forces that come over here, they shouldn't be able to hit that tank. This bios in there. Yeah, this is a bad position. So Terrestrial has decided that he's just going to pick up his drones, probably move him over here or something. In the meantime, Zed has just left his arm right there. He's just focusing on just building more. Right now, Terran's ahead. They're ahead about 50 50 supply.
Ready for dust off.
Army-wise, Terran has a bigger
Upgrade
army,
complete.
so Terran is ahead right now. And then economy-wise, Zerg is falling further and further behind. Down. Yeah, Zerg's gonna be able to pick this up. Look, yeah, he backs up. Let's just let this tank get killed. He's gonna get picked off by the Zerg. But yeah, I mean, Zerg has been able to deflect that drop, but he has lost too much mining time here. He is just now making mutas, so he's changing it up a little bit. Probably what he needed against that force were more, were either infestors or banelings, but you know, Zerg's just keep pumping on, and then in the meantime, Terran has gone ahead. He has not scouted the spire, but he doesn't really care because he knows he's ahead right now. He's done enough damage. He doesn't have a missile turret here or any of his bases, and his vision of the map is really poor right now. He only has a single widow mine here, which is not gonna get picked off. Yeah, it's gonna get picked off. But I guess Terran doesn't care when you have a death ball coming. Medevacs, MMM, tanks, Vikings, superior army force right here. Superior numbers. It's a good thing that it's a good thing Zerg doesn't, you know, decide to just swing around right here and attack, because Terran with all these tanks are not as mobile. You know, he has an interesting choice. He has widow mines and tanks. Usually Terran either goes one or the other. The metagame right now is a lot of widow mines. So darn good. Okay, so they decide to attack. Oh my God, Zerg lost a lot of mutas right there. Just flew right over the Marines, and then the tanks just took over the rest. Took care of the rest of the army. Okay, so Zerg is in a lot of trouble right now. Terran's just gonna march up, move his widow mines a little bit. He doesn't care about these widow mines or that tank, and he's just gonna snipe this. He's just gonna snipe this hatchery right here. Take out the queen. Take out the hatchery. Take out the. Take out the drones. Yeah, it looks like it's not looking too good for Zerg. He hasn't been able to do any economical damage with his mutas. His mutas has to stay home now because he has to defend against this large force. And Terran has doubled the force, doubled the supply of Zerg at this point. So it looks like Zerg is just right now making army. So right now he's in a very, very bad position. He's down to mining at just really one base. He's just got half a base here. One patch right here. Looks like he just realized that. He just moved his drone, but it doesn't matter because here comes the Terran army. No fungals, no AoE. This army is just gonna melt. Yeah, no banelings, no infestors from fucking build. Just can't combat this kind of bio army with medevac support. Yeah, I think we're gonna see GG very, very soon. Yep, next game. Some rallying, reinforcing Zerg forces kind of coming in, but it's really good to do that. Everyone's just gonna. Oh, everything gets killed. Well, that was a very, very good game between Zed and Terrestrial. I hope you enjoyed that. And then when HGL starts again in I believe in late winter, around January, we're going to go start our stream again. So hopefully you will be able to join us then. And hope to see you soon. Take care.